Legitimately, the only person I know that would have gotten me to set up a camera, a light, plug in a microphone and everything is probably NONAME. Like, I haven't done this in so long, it feels weird. I just saw NONAME's post. She's dropping a new album. Thank God. I've literally been crying out. I've been crying out for the last how long? Everything behind the fact of why she wasn't dropping, why she wasn't touring. I understand to an extent, and that could be a whole different video in that of itself. Like that whole situation alone can be talked about differently. In this video, I kind of just wanted to talk about my thoughts about what may happen within the album, my predictions, what I want, what I would really want to see. I just think that NONAME's discography is kind of just perfect. I don't think she has a bad song, like an objectively bad song. I've yet to find one from her. What I want on Sundial to happen, I want 14 tracks. Like, I think 14 tracks is the sweet spot. She has so many things to talk about. Doesn't have to be about the oppression of women, the oppression of black people. But now we can probably see a lot more into her life as well. She's not shied away from that. Speaking about abortions and her childhood, I just think now, within COVID and what happened with her feelings of not touring, she has a lot of topics to now harp on. I do think an hour to 45 minutes is where it should be sitting for this. In terms of features, there's so many good features out there right now. She's been missing for so long, man. First off, what I do need is a Ghetto Sage comeback. I need that. I want that. I desire that. I need that. If you didn't know, it is a group with NONAME, Smino, and Saba. Where Smino and Saba is in their careers, I just think that they have so much now to offer. It'd be so great for a Ghetto Sage reunion, at least for one or two songs. Production wise, I think Felix has to be the answer. I think Felix is probably, if not one of the best producers out there right now. And now I'm really thinking about it, like, if the beef between J. Cole and NONAME is really squashed, I would love to see not J. Cole, but I'd love to see JID. I think Jid is in such a great position that he would have something to offer to an album with NONAME, man. That would be a great track. The run that Mick Jenkins has been on, I think he deserves a great spot in the middle of this album, man. Like, I think Mick Jenkins, with how far he's come as well, like, Mick Jenkins used her on his album back in, what was that, 2017? God, that was 2014. Could a Chance the Rapper be nice? Chance the Rapper is an interesting one. Like, I don't think I'm trying to think, like, on Telephone or on Room 25, would he even worked on any of the songs? Maybe Shadow Man. He would have worked on Shadow Man. I don't see it for him. I don't see him getting back on a NONAME track. I just don't see it. Nah. I do think Raven Lene has to come back, though. I do think Raven Lene, every single time she's been on either projects from NONAME, she's absolutely killed it. Yeah, Raven Lene is like a must-have. Like, Little Sims and NONAME would be a great duo, but I don't think they could fit on the same song. Their topics of choice do kind of intertwine, but like, I'm thinking about it now, it just doesn't make sense in my head. Omar Apollo? Would Omar Apollo work? I think Omar Apollo would be great. Someone like a Lucky Day, maybe even a Lucky Day. I feel like he's been so open to doing a lot of features recently. He might be the one low-key. Would it be too much to ask for maybe a Rachel Cheneriri? That would be honestly, that would be crazy, but I don't see Rachel ever doing that. Oh, bro, that synergy would be crazy. I think that's all the people I got right now in my head that's like really sticking out to me as like potential people that I really like to see. I'm super hyped for this album, I'll be honest. Like, it's coming out in the summertime. I think this might be the best album of the year. Like, I'm calling it from now. Like, at least for me, it'll probably be the album of the year. Let me hear y'all thoughts on features. Let me hear who y'all got for a feature on this NONAME album.